So this is a Bailey Pegasus Rimini GT 2012. I'm just going to take you through the van and show you how it operates. By the main door, you have your control panel. So you've got your master power switch just here, so that's power on and off, and then you've got your awning lights below that. The control panel here we'll go through in a second, but first of all I'm just going to take you underneath the seat on the far side of the van, show you where the water system fills, and then we'll take you through the control panel here and how it operates as we get to it. So when you get on site, you're going to do your normal routine of plugging the van in, etc., and then putting water to the van. I do apologise, the actual heater tank's underneath the seat at the back of the underneath the bed at the back of the van on the far side. So down here you have your yellow drain down valve. Now on the side of it is two little symbols on the side of it. In the position it's at the moment, it's the fill position. And if you want to drain the water system, you flick the valve upwards and the water system will drain down. At the moment we're going to leave the system with some water in it so we can demonstrate how it works. So once you've got the valve in that position and you've got your aqua roll connector on the outside, you can come over to the taps. And this will be all the taps on board the caravan you'll do this with. The water pump is in the sink, as you can see. Take the plugs out and open the taps up on the hot side of the water system. So you'll open the taps all up on the hot side. That is the sink in the kitchen, the sink in the washroom, and the sink in the shower itself. Once you've done that, you can come over to the control panel by the door. And on this control panel, so on the control panel here, the water pump is on the button just here. You'll press the button and it will come live at the top here. It's red at the moment because the water pump isn't connected on the outside of the van, so just let me know there's no connection there. I believe the bar there goes green when the water pump is running, and so does the pump symbol just here. Turn it off, he says. Press the button again and the pump will go off. Top left hand side, you've got your room temperature. Now on the older vans you had the 500,000, 2,000 watt dial on inside the van for the trauma heating. This is very similar to how it works. Depending on the amount of power you got coming into the van, you'll select the power supply down the side here. So for instance, here on site we can only run 500 watts. So that is what we're going to run the heating and hot water, the heating on itself. You've got the temperature control for the heating on the left hand side, as you can see here. Just select where you want the temperature to be. And you've got the fan option down here at the bottom, so that will turn on the blown air on the bottom corner here. It will carry on running on the power supply on this side that you've asked it to. And what you can also do is, if you want it to be cold air, you can press the frost button here, which will turn on the cold air for the heating. Again, you just control the temperature on the dial on the right hand side. To go back to your main control panel, you press the bottom button here. To go into your water temperature, you go into here and you've got water on. So that's your water heater working just on the 750 watt, as you can see. And if you want to boost it, if you're on a site with low power, for instance, if you're on a site with 1,000 watts, you won't be able to use the water boost on electric, you'd have to use the gas. To get it to do it on gas, you press the boost here, and it'll go for a 15-minute boost period. If you go onto the electric side, again, it will boost on the electric rather than the gas. To stop the boost, press the button and it will reset it back to 0. On the side here, again, you've got your boost for the heating and hot water. Again, that will count down as it needs to do. Then the options at the bottom here, you can ignore the modules on the left hand side, but you can set your room timer, your water timer, your clock, and there's some other options in there as well. To set these, I would advise you read the book, because if I went through them in the video would be about 3 hours long. Press the middle button, it will take you back to the home screen again. So that's your control panel. Well, like I said, to fill the water system, sorry, going back to what I was originally talking about, you'll press the water pump here. Eventually you'll get water coming out of all the taps around the van. We haven't currently got an aqua roll connected to this van, but essentially all the water will start coming through the taps, and when they do and it's running freely, you can turn each tap off around the van. So the sink in the bathroom and the shower also. While I'm in the bathroom, I'm just going to go through the toilet. So in the toilet, electric flush on top, as you probably used before. You've got a full indicator light just here for when the cassette at the bottom of the van is full. And then down the bottom here, you've actually got a grey waste flap, which allow, when you press this waste flap across, it will allow the waste through into the cassette underneath the van. Drain down valve, like I said, when you're done with the van, just open that back up. The cooker, 240 electric ring at the back here will only work when you're on mains power. The 3 gas rings here, if you haven't got a mains connection, is what I'd advise to use. And then your gas, grill and oven below. Igniter on the front, as you'd expect to see, and your controls across the front for that. Control panel for the fridge, you've got mains power, so this is just working on the mains, and you've got your temperature control on the right hand side. When you're towing, if you want to use 12 volt as your power source, you can put it onto 12 volts on this side. At that point the power switch is redundant because the fridge will just work as a cool box. If you want to use gas as your power source, you'll spin the dial round to the gas at the bottom here. And to ignite it on gas, you press in the dial, the temperature dial, and hit the igniter just here. When it has ignited, the red line that you see just here on the right hand side will come round into the green. And when it is ignited, that red line will stay in the green. If it drops down for any reason, it could mean that the gas bottle is either empty or you haven't got gas through yet to all the components on board the van. So what I'd advise you do is go to the cooker hob and ignite the hob on gas and bleed the gas system through on the hob. So that's everything inside of the van we're going to go through. The seating areas, etc., make up as beds, as I'm sure you can probably aware. It pulls out from this side across to the centre, and then your cushions make up the bed. Then your 2 singles at the rear, which, as you can see, both of those lift up. The microwave, sorry, we do advise that you remove the microwave plate before travelling and stow it away in a cupboard or in a drawer, just so it doesn't bounce around and damage the inside of the van if it does pop the door open. Going outside the van, you've got your battery box on the far side of the van and your mains power lead coming in the side. You've got a 230 watt plug, so it comes through, so you've got power out into your awning. The wind down legs, which the piece on the side and the worktop is for winding down. You've got your gas barbecue points on the outside. Wet storage locker for the outside of the van as well. And then your hookup on the front of the van will go through in person, the same as the ATC. The front locker on the other side of the van is just being cleaned as well. And that's just another wet storage locker you've got there. Wind down leg on the front again also. Side of the van, you've got your gas locker, which I'm just going to open up. You've got your gas regulator on the side of the van, and then you've got your 2 gas bottle tie downs here also. You've got your fridge vents on the side of the caravan there for blowing out the cooler, taking the cooler and blowing out the warm air. You've then got your water pump connection and your gas flue for the heating and hot water system, and your grey waste pipes at the bottom. The wheel nuts will torque when you're here on site before you leave. Back of the caravan, you've got your wind down legs on either side as you expect to see, and then you've got your toilet fill tank, which takes 3.5 litres of water and a cap full of the pink fluid, and then your toilet cassette at the bottom. The toilet cassette takes 1 litre of water and a capful of the blue fluid, and they work in the same way as what they have done for many years. If you have any further questions on the Bailey Pegasus Rimini, please do give us a call here at the Caravan Company and we'll do all we can to assist you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.